Okay, winter has come and I am back at the Colonial Homestead. I will see you guys at the first find, but I'm going to be going that way, into the woods, into these ancient woods that people have been walking in and hunting in for almost 300 years. And it's a beautiful place too. Okay, so you can barely see the well over there. It's kind of covered by leaves. And I'm still getting little signals here. This one is really nice. Nice 35 on the dot, 2 inches deep there. Of course, it could be a shotgun shell, but came out there in the first plug. Let's see, I'm hoping for a button. That would be nice. Oh, there we go. No way. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I think that's going to be a button. I think. Whoa, okay. What? Oh, no, that is a button. That's a shank there. Let's see if I can salvage any of the design on. That's definitely going to have a design. Definitely clean this up and post it. Little surface find here. And it looks kind of old, actually. Patent July 11th, 1899. No way. So it is old. Don't know what that is. Well, I'll be able to figure this one out. Patent 1899. So it's old. Figure out what that is later. Nice. Shiny little relic. Making my way around the well again, which has always been yielding good stuff for me. And I just got a nice little signal here. 16, 17 on the dot. And I've gotten a lot of buttons right here, including some Civil War buttons at this exact signal. So let's see what we got here. I think I just popped it out there. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That is a cool button. I think that's a button. Oh, it's another really crumbly one. Pretty nice. Not too familiar with these kinds of buttons. Is that a design on there? Oh, that's going to be an old button right there. Try to research it, see if I can identify what type of button that is, but that's looking like a very old one. Sweet, still finding stuff by the well here. Well, I'm on top of the ruins here and I just found something that definitely identifies that. This is an old hinge, would have been on a door. You can even see where the nail here would have been moving like this. You see some of the bolts here as well. But yeah, it's an old door hinge right there. Very nice. So just found that door hinge right there. Got a 20 signal here. Oh, there it is. And that is, I think that's going to be from a suspender's buckle. Oh yeah, it's a nice old one. So these rocks would have been part of the foundation here. I'm actually standing in the foundation. I think right there would be outside of the foundation. And I got a signal, just swept away some of the leaves there. And that is, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Is this oh my gosh, is this a shoe buckle or a suspender's buckle? If this is a shoe buckle, this is my first one of these. I think that's going to be a suspender's buckle. Either that or a shoe buckle? I don't know. Looks old though, looks like early to mid 1800s. Still works there. Okay, I'm right next to where I found that buckle, right in those rocks there. Getting a bunch of little trashy signals, but I'm digging. And look at this. Oh yeah, that is a nice spoon. Nice old one. Look at that. I just gotta stop saying look at that. What a nice little spoon. Super old. This could be 1700s for sure. Could be pewter. That is a nice one. Someone ate out of this in a 17 or 1800s. That's the last person who probably touched it. I think I just found the rest of that spoon in here. Sweet. Okay, this was an 8 or a 7 signal. I didn't record it. And look at this. This is definitely something that's not junk. Wow, okay. Some kind of jewelry. That's going to be some kind of jewelry. An old bracelet or something like that. Wow. Really happy I dug that. That was not a really diggable signal there. I'll clean this up. It'll probably look nicer. Wow. Pretty awesome. So this was right on the surface. I literally just brushed these leaves over and I recognize this. This is going to be a Civil War relic right here. Wow. Right on the surface. So this would have gone on the heel of a Civil War soldier's shoe for when they had to walk hundreds of miles across the country. Found 2 of these before. One of them was actually at this site. Pretty awesome. And I'm still pretty close to the well here. Where's the well? Somewhere. I have no idea. Well, anyways, awesome find. Another low one right next to the little spoon piece there. This one's a little sloppier, but nice and deep, and that is a nice low signal. Could be a spoon. All right, popped out there. Not sounding ferrous anymore, so that's a good sign. Oh, there it is. Is that going to be a lamp? That is going to be a lamp, isn't it? Oh, yeah. That is a lamp. Found a couple of these out here. Oh, wow, yeah. You can see the gear on there. I think this would be maybe kerosene. Probably Civil War era. That's an interesting low signal there. But I'll take it. That's a relic. Very nice. Always take a relic like that. All right, my camera died at the worst possible time. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna swing over this again so you guys can see the signal. Look at the signal on that. Looping up nice and high. Literally right as soon as my camera died, I got this signal. Actually, my last signal was right next to it. But I just popped it out. And I think, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I think that that's a crowdal bell. Oh, it's broken, but look at that. Oh my gosh. Got the shank on it. Oh yes, let's go. Okay, I didn't get it on camera, but that is a crowdal bell. I might even have the other piece of this one. Actually, I think I do. I think I have another piece of this one. I just popped it out and look at that. Oh no, it's only half. Either way, that's a crowdal bell. It's only a piece of it. I will always take crowdal bell even if it's only a piece. And this looks like a very, very old one. Wow. The well's right there, but look at that beautiful crowdal. Oh, it's actually crumbling a little bit. It's a fragile one. Beautiful. Let's go. This is a beautiful signal. Mid-50s on the dot. Super deep one too. Just pop this out of the hole and look at this. Wow. That is really cool. That is some old pottery. That was probably 5-6 inches deep. From the original Dutch settlers for sure. And what a beautiful little design on it. That's incredible. I'm gonna keep this. Wow. And that thing's still in the hole. Let's see what we got in here. All right, I just popped it out. That was very deep. And I'm seeing it right there. Don't know what that is yet. Wow. Look at the green coming off of that. Well, it's a piece of something. I really hope I can figure out exactly what it is. Super old. This was deep. Oh, no way. Is there a design on that? Could these be glasses? No. Wow. That was deep in there. I'm gonna have to research this a bit. See if I can clean it up, figure out what it is. But look at all the green coming off of that. Old. Super old. brass, I think. See some of the shiny stuff coming through there. Okay, I'm right on the edge of the property now. Got a nice deep low signal here. 17, 18 on the dot there. So at first I thought these were some kind of ammunition, but I keep pulling them out of this hole here, and I think these are going to be some kind of jewelry. I think there might even be more in this hole. I'll pull the rest of them out. I found a whole bunch of them so far. They all kind of look like this. I'm excited to clean them up, see if I can figure out exactly what it was. I think it's some kind of jewelry, if I were to guess. There's more in this hole too. I'll get them all out. Got some really nice 1800s glass here at the edge of the property. Look at all the air bubbles in those. No seam. Actually, this one has a seam up until right about there. So this is later 1800s. This one also has a seam right about to there, dating it to about 1870s or 80s. With some nice color glass though. Look at that. See how it looks in the sun. Oh yeah. Beautiful old glass. The air bubbles in there. Pretty old. I can recognize it. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a little spoon. Oh yeah. That's a spoon handle. I may have chopped it in half. It looks pretty freshly chopped in half. I will scan the hole, see if I can find the rest of it. Or any other parts of it. That's an old spoon right there. Oh, there it is. Well, there's another part of it at least.